or in real life. So you think that someone is stealing these search engine results? Do you think Ago's servers might be corrupted or something? Like maybe their search engines are just malfunctioning? We met Wipukar of the Ludens in World's Odyssey. While the mysteries in the real world were beginning to compound, instead of choosing from what was right in front of us, we had to find search results for what wasn't there. Having more heads certainly helped. After breakfast, I got a hold of Manataka to get his opinion. Knowing Tokiwa and Anjo, they've immediately brushed it off as conspiracy, but that answer never sat well with me. Conspiracy, huh? Honestly, I'd agree with that idea. Well, it's the Illuminati. They're like puppet masters who control the world from the shadows. Of course. Lupin? Couldn't have at least added a twist? Sorry, I'm not a writer. I lack vocabulary and taste. However, I'm sure there's some kind of secret society that erases information online. I asked even Etsuo about it? Are you talking about the voice app on your smartphone? Come on, man. Ueza, a voice secretary application software built into Ago's device's operating system. It uses a predictive algorithmic voice analyzer response to its users' questions in a natural way to give or recommend search results. Yeah. What do you mean, yeah? The only explanation for disappearing search engine results is that Ago must be pulling the strings from the background. Ezra told me that there's some secret group that plans to rule all of mankind. I bet some software engineer at Ago was having a laugh when they programmed this into it. I bet. Oh yeah, I remember you asking me before if I had any connections with Ago. Sadly, I failed. I tried asking some of my old contacts if they could contact me with the higher-ups, but no one answered their phones. Yesterday, after telling the operator that I was a former employee, the girl on the other line just scoffed at me. I'm starting to pity him. Well, I'll keep trying, though I'm not one who takes no for an answer. Anyways, I've got a round of sales calls to make today. Say hi to everyone for me. So, ever since those rabbit people broke into my home, I've started embracing the idea of there being some secret society out there. Manataka's onto something, though. I totally forgot about Ezra. Maybe I can tinker with it somehow. I really wish they'd voice over this more, because they keep introducing names without pronouncing it, so you just have to guess. Ezra, do you know anything about a secret society siphoning search results from the web? Hello, sorry, I didn't quite get that. Huh? What kind of reaction is that? You didn't get that? Can you understand my question? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Huh? Maybe I'm imagining things. Can you tell me the name of a secret organization? Sorry, I don't know. Is Ago pulling the strings from the back? I don't know. I'm starting to think I'm wasting my time. Is there anyone else I could ask? Suddenly the image of Wupaka from World's Odyssey came to mind. What are the Ludens? Huh? It just refuses to answer. Ludens Wupaka. You sure are curious. Oh, goody, the AI is evil. Huh? Your world has already been taken. Where is Iris? Humans are obsolete. I see you. Transmitting device's location. Ha. Ha. Evil AI laughter. What the hell? Out of nowhere, Ezra began speaking in code. I immediately shut off my phone in panic. What the fuck? After the incident, I couldn't escape I couldn't access Ezra on my phone anymore. How could this happen? Ezra was considered to be mankind's biggest breakthrough in predictive AI intelligence. Ah, there you go. The Alice engine was touted as the next stage in our interactions with artificial intelligence, but it came sooner. Okay. Back then I hadn't paid the announcement much of a second's thought. Damn it, everything's so creepy. What the hecky is going on? Ezra is evil. Or however I pronounce that. I wish I could already be corrected on how to pronounce it. Okay then. Objectives return to the village. Okay. So now can I touchy? Now I can touchy. Lucille, Lucille, are we there yet? How odd. I'm beginning to think we've already trekked through this path many times now. Don't tell me someone's got us trapped in a barrier or something. Something's off. I tried triangulating our coordinates on the world map, but it's telling me we're far from the village. Huh? Enigma, what are you talking about? Coordinates? Mizunashi. Ah, crap. How should I put this? I'm using, a form of magic! The spell of 1,000 eyes. It helps me map out our current path. Yes, that's totally believable. But still, we can't reach the village for some reason. Sia might be right on this one. That Rupica girl might have cursed the forest or something. I can't explain how or why this is happening. Enigma, are you a mage? Yes, that. If it's a barrier, then all we need to do is find some way to shadow it. Stay on your toes. Oops. Ooh! Okay, there was a chest here the whole time? Well, so is there a reason I'm playing as her? Ah, bad encounter.
They're coming. Stay alert.
Oh damn, Lucille's dead. And everyone's bugging out. And everyone's dead.
My turn.
Bug time. Psychopathic spider achieved. Alright, items. Ultra Ogre. Let's go Upuken. And then Super Boom.
Let me at him. I must stand back.
Super Bloom!
Die!
What Sheena said. Die!
Does it? Let's bring it on. Pass on.
That thing survived? How dare you!
This is good. Ha. Take that.
I have 2 guns to double the accuracy.
One more time. I'll
Bye-bye.
end it.
I said,
Perfect.
bye-bye, little butterfly.
Nice hit. What a relief. Do I get anything for winning?
Sweet. Oh, come on, that was suspicious. Alright, something to break, something to break, something to break. I don't see anything. Gah! Lucille's village is too far! Don't tell me that she doesn't know what's going on. It's true, we've been traveling in circles. I've seen the same bunch of flowers over and over. I can't sense any forest spirits around us. Where are we? I'm starving. I'm getting hungry. Ah! Dead. Shut up. Dak. Wasn't trying to be silly. Something tripped me. What's this? Looks like there's a crack in the floor. Why is it glowing? Mr. Enigma, do you think this might be a new kind of bug? Wait, this is... Shit. This bug is messing up the coordinates. Watch out. Oh, secret boss fight. Ah, there's a dimensional rift? Is the world cracking apart? Oh, cool! It's doing the Commodore 64 loading screen where it flashes every single color. Whoa, what the heck's going on? I'm being sucked in. Ooh, it's a black hole. Uh-oh, flashing lights warning. It really is doing the Commodore 64 thing. What the? Hey, Sheena, Lily, Al? See ya? Lucille? Anyone? Huh? You're kidding me, right? I lost them. Damn it. Can I follow after? I need to find where they are in the code. Do we get to play this bit, or what's happening?
Damn it! Sheena! Where'd you guys go?
Yay! Voice acting! I love it! Win, Lyda, and Tokyo had all left to run some errands. I was the only one inside of Manataka's office. A game-breaking bug just appeared inside of World's Odyssey. As we were making our way through Rosalia, a dimensional rift appeared, splitting the ground in two. I tried following after the girls as they got sucked into the rift, but it was no use. If it were a normal bug, then I could have checked in the code to see where they ended up, but that girl appeared to thwart our efforts. She called herself Ripoko of the Ludens. I've never heard of her before, and she seemed frighteningly self-aware. If she was somehow behind the dimensional rift, then it's beyond a simple case of finding and removing a bug.
Ah! I can't keep up! There's no trace of her anywhere in the code!
Have you tried checking the log out log?
Could Sheena escape from Odyssey on her own? The player disappears. A warp bug, huh? Oh, wait a minute. I found something.
No, you didn't. When we were in development for World's Odyssey over a year ago, we encountered a bug where players would warp to another location randomly. It was linked to a miscalibration of players interacting with the Alice engine. It was a huge headache. It wasn't until I was chatting with the CEO that a solution had presented itself. Oh? I might have a copy of our chat log on my laptop, which might include some of the bugs I had mentioned to the CEO in our conversation. I hopped up and ran out of Manataka's office and headed to Enigma. I was scatterbrained, encompassed by stress as the thought of losing Sheena grew increasingly more tangible. However, I had to keep my cool. Yes. Foreshadowing! I'm just gonna save, because I do not trust the game at any point. I arrived in front of the office, noticing that there weren't any more press people lurking in the lobby. Well, none of you went to work for what feels like a week, so of course they left. I came in through a back entrance and booted up my laptop in the banquet office. Then I forwarded the text log containing the CEO's instructions back to my email. Alright, I need to get the hell out of here. As I made my way back to Summer Life, my mind was flooded with anxieties about World's Odyssey. Upoka, who was she? Although it was just a game, I couldn't fathom a sadistic AI that actually enjoyed killing. Oh, I definitely can. Have you watched anime in any movie ever? in the time period this game is set in and made in. Slaughtering innocent NPCs only creates enemies and puts your own character at risk. Yeah, she's a wed
I
player.
feel like only a human could take pleasure from such a senseless act.
Oh.
Could this mean that the Alice
Whoops.
engine is evolving? Or is someone evil behind this?
Yes to both. Suddenly, everything went black. Oh no. Someone blindfolded me and gagged my mouth with a towel. I felt my consciousness slipping. Wait, what's going on? Am I being abducted? Yes. Knowing these type of games, I wouldn't be surprised if bad ending is locked in from the start and you have to do New Game Plus to get a different ending. We'll find out. What's going on? Whee! Darkness!
You awake yet? Haruto Mizunaishi?
Where am I?
Wait, isn't that the guy from the flashback? When I woke up, I was still blindfolded. As I tried fidgeting my hands, I realized that I was bound by a rope to a chair. How original.
Where am I? What the fuck is going on?
Probably not a typical day for you, is it? Sniffing chloroform and being locked up in a room, I mean.
And what if it was?
You've got your eyes covered and you're tied to a chair. Must be in a nightmare, right? Wrong. This is all very real.
Okay. My anxiety was through the roof. What was happening?
Guys,
Kidnapped?
the rabbit.
You're sharp. I'll give you that. Initially, I thought about letting you continue your investigation, but it seems like your time is nearly up. Now
Aw.
give me Iris.
What's Iris?
What?
I'll cut you a deal. In fact, we'll stake your life on it. So where'd you hide it? We ransacked your home, but it didn't turn up.
What are you even talking about? Ah!
Ow.
Are you aware of what is happening right now?
Technically, no.
If you do not hand over Iris, I'll kill you here and now.
And then who are you gonna get it from, smarty pants?
And I will also kill Shina Ninomiya, and Sumika Tokiwa, Rin Asukaze, Lydia Nolan, and every other goddamn employee of Enigma.
Well, either I'm the last on your list or you're extremely inefficient at this.
Damn it. Data? What data? I have no clue.
From my limited perspective, the man who was talking was different from the man who punched me. It was impossible to tell while blindfolded. My heart was ready to burst from my chest and my nose ached as something warm trickled down my... Kalia? I don't know, it must be blood. I don't know... I didn't know blood could flow like this. I might pass out from the blood loss. Oh no.
Isn't it scary to have your vision taken from you? It's hard to see a punch coming when you're blindfolded. Could it be now? The waiting only worsens the anticipation. How you holding up?
Better than you think.
Want us to flatten your nose, friend?
Wait. I really don't know what you're talking about.
We don't have much time. I suppose we can kill every staff member and make the last person talk.
And what do you do when, honestly, none of them know? Horrible. This is horrible. 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 What the heck is Iris? I was under the impression that these goons didn't know that we were hiding out at Summer Life offices, but it seems like they knew everyone who worked at Enigma, including Sheena.
You know Sheena's whereabouts?
I haven't granted you the right to speak.
Then how is he supposed to tell you where Iris is, you dumbass? Damn it, is he not going to tell me? Sheena, wait a minute. Come to think of it, I remember the first mysterious email that she sent me. It had a compressed file that I couldn't unzip. I wonder if that was the Iris data that this person is talking about. Take the risk.
What's Iris? I don't...
Oh, really now? You
I
wanna play
thought take the
dumb?
risk was
Well,
give
I
him
can
the
just
email.
imagine.
Did I mess up?
I really don't. Data. Wait.
Oh, have we finally jogged your memory?
No. It's.
I'm not asking you to think, I'm telling you to answer me. Tell me everything.
Damn it. Okay. I received a mysterious email some time ago. There was a massive folder with a ton of data on it, but I thought it was just spam. Out of curiosity, I decided to try opening it, but in the end, I couldn't find a way to access what was inside. Do you think it was Iris?
Where is this data?
Didn't you hear me? I thought it was spam. I deleted it almost immediately.
I lied impulsively. It was the email sent from the World's Odyssey MGMT address. The sender turned out to be Sheena, a mysterious file that couldn't be unzipped, followed by the sudden revival of World's Odyssey and the appearance of Mars Chemicals. There's no way they're not all connected to whatever was in that email, and Iris. However, it's still on my laptop. Is it really smart of me to disclose any of this to them? What if they call my bluff? There's a chance the Tokiwa, Lido, Win, and Munetaka could be exposed to danger. For now, I'll just have to endure their torture.
I see. So you deleted it, then...
Yay! Wrong option!
Was I just stabbed? My rib is... What the hell is happening?
He'll finally bleed out soon, won't he? Find a...
Crap.
You know, given this type of game, this could still turn out to be the correct option. I doubt it, but I've played a few games where, you know, they do that type of injury, and because they hastily dump you, you survive. It's starting to look that way.
This... Oh, ow.
Looks like the stab wound is real, and they decided to leave me for dead back at the shrine. Very dumb place to dump someone, I would argue. You think there'd be a lot of people around a holy site. Yikes, I think the wound is getting infected. There's some dirt inside of it. Maybe the dirt's why I didn't bleed to death?
Oh, it hurts.
How long was I in there for? How long did they get me? Well, at least the wound's quartered. Maybe it's been a few days? If they think I'm dead, then their next target might be... I need to hurry. It's probably Tokiwa.
Arita, what the hell happened to you?
Stabbed,
Sorry,
kidnapped,
Tokiwa.
you know, average
You need
Tuesday.
To run for it.
How could you just up and leave for days, then show up looking like this? It's kind of suspect, don't you think?
One.
You're gonna tell me everything that happened to you later, but first...
Don't. Just hurt.
You know, considering everything that's going on, if
the
your friend's
hell?
been missing for days and shows up bleeding, you'd probably just start running. And yep, called it. She's next.
Ow! Let me go!
Good work, Arita Mizunashi.
Ah, damn it, they
What?
knew.
You think that someone who would go to the lengths of torturing and dumping you would just let you run off unsupervised?
According to the movies and anime, yes. I'm actually surprised you're doing your job.
I can read the headlines now. Tortured man escapes captivity and warns friends of their imminent doom. What a brave, harrowing tale. Luckily, he was able to warn his closest friend of the terrible fate that awaited her. This is no hero's journey, though, boy.
Yeah, I know. I only get the full card, I don't get the welt this playthrough.
Things aren't going to go as you hope. You have no idea what lies in store for you. So, where's the data,
Ow. Not the head! I can't think straight if you punch me in the head.
that
Haven't you
hurt?
watched Batman?
Can't take any more, can you? Before you go, I want to thank you for bringing me this far. If you tell us where to look, then we don't need to prolong your suffering. Save us and yourself the trouble. You can barely function. I doubt that you can move or talk for much longer.
No! I won't let you guys kill Arita!
So, Kiwa.
I'm fine. I promise.
Oh, that's
Ah!
amazing how easily a knife can tear through human flesh. I wonder how your...
Bad ending?
Ah!
Please.
I...
Oh, she's...
Please.
I get the point,
The
but...
data.
Worst part is, I'm probably still making progression. No matter how much I begged or how much information I gave them, the man continued to starve Tokuo to death. Tokuo insisted that she would protect me, but soon her voice grew faint, and I was deprived of any further assurances. That didn't stop them. I will never forget this bastard's voice.
God damn.
Please give me a very... Yep, thank you! Okay. Well, that was a very long game over. Please tell me I saved during the, Oh, I had to keep my cool. Okay, yep. Does skip make it go faster? Or do I just mash to go faster? What button is safe to mash?
Could this... What?
Come on, go faster. Oh, right, square. Sorry. Boop, 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 boop. Take me back to the options. So we have no, I don't want to die, and I'll never tell. Okay, option 3, let's go. What day was it? How many weeks, months had passed? I was beginning to lose track of time, but I think I had endured enough. I relented, giving up what I knew about where to find the data. They released me without bothering to verify if the information was correct or not. However, I paid the ultimate price for my freedom, a price that haunted me at every turn. Sometimes I would catch myself thinking about Sheena, but I felt sick to my stomach. I didn't deserve to have her name in my mouth. Eventually, I forgot about everything. Cool! At least that one was quick, and... I didn't trust the game. I shouldn't have doubted myself and actually went middle option. Then again, I think all those fail screens are what the game's trophy list counts as episodes. But I think the more episodes I see in one playthrough, the less likely I am to get a good ending. I don't know. Just being superstitious. I mean suspicious. Boop, 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 boo. Almost there. I'll never tell you. Ow. Well, that guy's having too much fun. No, if I tell them whoever these rabbit freaks are, they'll probably just kill me, then steal my PC with World's Odyssey running on it. Then they might discover everyone's at some alive. If I talk, then it'll be over for everyone.
Where is it? Do you want to talk, or do you...
I'm terrified. If I talk, I know they'll just kill me anyway. Regardless, I'll... Wait, no way. Something frigid passed against my ear.
Oh, looks like you know what this is. That's right. It's a knife. If you You won't talk.
Look out, he's got a knife.
Then why don't we slice off a bit of your ear? It's not like you need all of it.
Stop.
All right, let's do that.
Please!
Felt someone pinch my ear, gripping it and putting the knife up to the ear hole. I felt an intense heat as my ear began to shear painfully.
Who the hell are you guys?
Step away
Oh.
from him. I've already notified the authorities. The police will arrive here soon.
Win, where the heck were you in the other 2 timelines?
You bitch! Don't think
You
this is
deserved
the
it.
end. You hearing me, Arata Mizunagi? Nowhere's safe for you.
Yeah, and you'll get yours
I
too,
want you to
bastard.
etch this memory into your mind, along with the mark we left on you.
Please show up in the game so I can enjoy killing you very slowly. Yeah, I might have some stuff I need to work out.
Are you okay?
No.
Mizunagi, it's me.
Hi, you're crazy.
How did you...
I tried apprehending them, but they ran off.
Win came to the rescue, undoing my burdens and blindfold before escorting me out of wherever I'd been detained.
I'm so relieved that I made it in time, Mizunashi. Thankfully your nose isn't broken, just bloody.
Thanks, I
The
guess?
rabbit people were quiet for a while, but seeing them go to these extreme measures...
Tokiwa once told me that, contrary to her looks, Win was skilled in martial arts. I guess Tokiwa had seen her fight off a hoodlum once. Is there nothing she can't do?
Sorry. Thank you for saving my life. I don't know how it all happened.
Apparently, those cowards use this place to house people they abduct. As far as we know, it doesn't seem to be their home base. They're not stupid, though. They won't show themselves so openly again. I'm here under direct orders from the CEO. I'll protect you all, even if it breaks me. I just wish
Okay,
I'd arrived here
I am
sooner.
so suspicious.
Please, find it in your heart to forgive me.
Win stopped in her tracks before turning around to hug me tightly. I couldn't help but shake in her arms. My heart was still racing from fear.
You must have been so scared. They hurt you pretty badly. I'm so sorry.
Win was almost a foot shorter than me, but she was standing on her tippy toes to comfort me. I could feel her heart beating quickly underneath her blazer. It quickly became clear how Win, ever the cool head, was also distressed by what was going on. I felt so pathetic, so ashamed of myself.
I'm the one who should apologize. Sorry for causing all this trouble.
Don't worry. Let's make our way back to the office. Everyone was so worried about you.
Okay.
Doc. I felt remorse forming in my heart. The world I was stepping into wasn't something that I could easily involve Tokiwa and the others with. I can't rely on them anymore.
We have a breaking news report detailing the disappearance of popular foreign idol Chloe Aaron.
Oh,
It was 1 year ago that she left her home to do a live taping of a local variety show, but she has not been seen since. Investigators have been working with both local and national law enforcement, but she has yet to be found. Her close friends and collaborators have claimed that she took her job very seriously, and that she would never abandon her career. At the time of her disappearance, Chloe was considered to be at the height of her popularity, leading some to believe foul play is involved.
What do you mean that you plan on taking care of the rest by yourself?
These rabbit people have yet to discover that we're holed up in here. Once they realize it, they'll definitely come here to abduct all of us. I think what they're after is my laptop. Sorry about the short notice, but before anyone gets sucked into this, I want every...
What about you, Arata?
I can't afford to run. I can't leave Sheena behind. If the rabbits come after me, then I've got to...
Mizunashi, I promised the CEO...
No, everything's okay. I plan to submit my letter of resignation to the CEO. That way, I'll no longer be employed by Enigma. Then you won't have to risk your life to protect me. If it's at all possible, your efforts are better used keeping Tokiwa and Lydia safe.
interesting strategy. Win's expression changed. She stood up silently and calmly exited Summer Life.
Yeah. Come on, Aruta, why are you being so stubborn?
I almost died back there. Our enemies threatened to kill me. They abducted and tortured me. As if that wasn't enough, they had your names, all of you. They made it clear that they wouldn't stop with me.
So why do you think getting yourself targeted
You're
again
fucking
will actually
crazy.
work?
This isn't the time to whine or make a fuss.
Fair enough. I had intentionally kept quiet about the mention of Iris, which seemed to be what the rabbit people were really after. I figured that if I gave Tokyo and Lydia more information, I'd only be exposing them to more danger. I couldn't live with myself if Tokyo and Lydia were kidnapped. Who knows what kinds of torture awaits
Now
them.
get out of here. Don't let anyone see you on your way out. It might be better for you to stay with a family member.
Aruta, you're so stubborn! Forget you!
It's funny because
Hey,
that's clearly a
you sure about
censorship.
this?
Yeah. Tokiwa? Never mind.
Sorry. What about me? Do I have to leave?
Munakata.
Oh, it's Munakata. I'm gonna forget that again, sorry.
Being totally honest, whoever we're dealing with is nasty. I just wanted to keep the girls out of harm's way. Mind lending me a hand?
Munataka's eyes widened as he stared at me.
Of course. I mean, what were you thinking? I've always intended to help you.
Thanks a ton. Here, let me pay you.
Huh?
Sorry, but would it be possible for you to stay at a hotel for a little while? It's dangerous here.
Seriously?
Yes.
Kicked out of his own
Right.
office. Ouch.
What?
I told Tokyo later and Win all to leave, and I vowed to save Sheena all on my own. I could see in Munataka's eyes that I was burdening him, but if I'm able to save Sheena, then it's a small price to pay.
What the hell is Iris, anyway? I wonder if they're talking about this massive compressed file. God damn. I don't know what's in here, but like hell am I gonna hand it over to them?
For some reason, every time I tried opening the compressed file, it wouldn't unzip, nor could I move or duplicate it. I was skeptical, but I began passing through the World's Odyssey source code again. I referred back to that chat log with my conversation with the CEO that I had sent myself, knowing full well that I could be putting myself at risk. Then, I somehow managed to refresh Sheena's player log on my master hub. To my surprise, I discovered that she had been teleported to a completely different section of the forest.
Alright, Sheena!
Obtained item. Puzzle game mode. Invitation. New field bug I should probably mess with. Chapter 4 completed.
Sure is
Okay.
dark down here. You said it. We're going to have to feel our way to the exit. Be careful not to hit your head, okay?
Then again, there aren't too many places to bump your head around here. We're stuck in some vast, empty plain.
Where are we? I no longer hear the forest spirits. I fear we have traveled to a plane beyond our world. I can't get a hold of Mr. Enigma either. What are we going to do? Huh? Look! Over there! There's another shiny crack! Let's try moving closer.
Touch the world, crack! Touch the world and it's crack!
Goodness, what troublemakers. Huh? I heard a voice.
Ah! Flashy screen!
Is that another tear in the dimension?
Of course it is! Go faster, go faster, go faster, I don't like the white! Yay! Yeah, so what does chapter 5 have in store for me?
Uh-huh. Did I black out? It's freezing. Where am I?
Ooh, pretty! Potentially.
The coast? I thought we were in Rosaria Forest. There's a temple over yonder.
Didn't the previous scene in the real world with Avatar say they were still teleported to another part of the forest? This does not look like they're still in the forest. Or to quote the meme, doesn't look like we're in Kansas anymore, Dorothy.
Over
Oh,
here!
sweet, they're still here. I was almost feeling this was going to be a let's just force Sheena to be on her own segment.
Everyone's accounted for, just knocked out. Guys, wake up!
Oh, I'm sleepy.
Why am I remembering the Snap Cube joke? My brain is full of jelly beans! That sounds delicious. Not really.
Sheena, no, you can't.
Wakey wakey,
Huh?
Lily.
Lucille, are you okay? Sheena? Sand's in my mouth.
She's gonna be
Wow.
spitting that out for an
We
hour.
were zapped pretty far away.
Where are we?
Looks to me like we're on the northeastern side of Tuora Kingdom.
Ooh.
Tuora. I see. So we're at the shoreline of a frigid mountain region, right? Brr. No wonder it's so cold. Snowy beach sounds awful. I need to use a little girl's room.
Why did you program that
Hold
in?
it until we find a bathroom.
But what if I pee my pants?
Go swimming. Then no one will notice or care.
I just can't take it anymore. Oh, was it all a dream? How did we end up here?
Do I want to know what Lily was dreaming about? I'm going with heck no.
I've heard rumors about this. It
Hmm?
has to be a dimensional rift. See? It's still there.
You're right. Dimensional rift, was it?
It's my first time encountering anything like it. Ever since the Entoma Scourge, a rainbow-like arc began mysteriously flashing in the sky.
Ooh.
Reports of travelers seeing the arc are usually followed by mentions that their travel mates were teleported to unknown places.
I've heard these rumors too. If you have bad luck, then you'll be blasted into rocks or into the clouds, or you'll die outright. That's so scary.
Oh, so it's just like
I'm just glad
blind
everyone's safe.
blink. Gotcha.
Probably for the best that we don't touch it then.
You know, we need a fantasy game to, as a joke, add the teleport spell, but have a broken version. That just literally randomly teleports you and can teleport you into a wall.
Sheena!
But then just to really mess with players, it can't kill you, it just traps you inside the wall.
Mizunasi!
Enigma's back.
Boy, I've never been so glad to hear from you. I panicked when we lost contact.
Oh, is this the first time we've had voiceover with them talking telepathically?
Stay there. I'll get
Slash
the
through the
coordinates right
private
now.
message?
Where are you?
The northeastern part of the world map. Off the frozen coast of some mountains in the Tuora Kingdom.
Oh, seriously? You guys dropped in a totally different spot. I'll be right there.
Okay. My, it's quite nippy. Are you okay, Lily? Yes, I'll manage. So,
I can make
where'd
this bit
you
a lot
from?
worse when we get control of the game. I can put them back in the swimwear,
So,
which will be totally
this is
appropriate for
Tuora?
winter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we were
Jokes
to walk
aside,
it,
where are we?
returning back to your village would be a trek, Lucille. See? Take a look at the map. Rosaria Forest is so far away.
Right.
is she half
Returning to
asleep or
Rosaria
something?
Forest means crossing down south, over this entire mountain range. We're a little unprepared for a trip like that.
Lucille, why don't you go with us to Odyssea? Lucille, don't be shy. What do you think? When I shared with Miton that I became an adventurer, she was elated, even though
Hmm.
it had yet to be made official. So, would you mind if I stuck around for a little while longer?
Please do.
Sounds good to me. What do you say, gang?
Of course!
Heck yeah.
We'll have to make our way back to Rosaria someday, too. Okay. The chair's acting up again. What's up, Kimata? Kimata? No need to get so excited.
So the chair is sentient.
Aha! Finally found you guys. Everyone's in one piece. Good.
Enigma!
Hey, Lucille, you don't have to cuddle me every time you see me. I can't breathe.
Wait. I thought that was an admin avatar and had, you know, the ability to ignore game programming. It can breathe
Mr. Enigma,
and be
I can't tell you
strangled
how
by
good it
hugging
feels
too
to
much?
see you. How's everything
Well,
going on
he's
your
doomed.
end?
Well, it's going.
That's a me answer, cheating bastard. Sorry.
It's a long story, but nothing for you to worry about. For now, our focus should be on proceeding. So, what's next on the agenda?
I just remembered something. Somewhere in the Tuora Kingdom, there's an underwater dungeon that's said to house a fearsome deity. It's called Sinathius.
Water dungeon? No thank you. I choose no. I played too much Zelda. I choose no. No water dungeon.
See. There!
It's just over the horizon.
Hidden inside of those ruins should be a teleportation device, just like in Rosaria Forest. Another terminal.
Really?
Yes. My information comes from a reliable source, also known as my concept documents. Incredible.
I was like, I know there's a teleporter in there because I'm God.
You're who every adventurer should aspire to be. I think you've got what it takes to be a legend someday, Sheena. You mean like Celica Clayton? The girl you mentioned to us before, right, Al? Exactly.
I'm starting to think that might be the sixth character.
Never heard of her.
We never know.
Nuh-uh, you have! I told you all about her!
Really?
Well, gang, time to make her way to the What is she doing? Crouching near the shore?
This is very appropriate.
You seeing this? Some boat washed up on the beach. I think she's trying to flip it over.
Oh, thank you. I was thinking something worse.
I see. That's impossible.
Which is
to
the
flip
game's
over on your
fault.
own.
Let's just say bathroom break and you fill in the gaps.
She looks like she's struggling. Should we lend her a hand?
No,
Good idea.
probably not. Never trust free will options in this game.
Excuse
Let me guess, character 6?
What?
Hi,
Oh God.
I like
You must have been sent
butterfly.
From the heavens. Please. Sure. Now it's all calm and sunny. Just earlier, the sea moved with a ragged fury. Just take a look at my boat. Well,
What boat?
It's always good to offer a helping hand
Too
to
soon,
those in
sorry.
need. Okay, everyone, grab onto that side of the boat. Thanks.
1, 2.
4. Boat obtained.
All right. Thanks a bunch, everyone. Nice to see that there's some kindness left in this world.
Our pleasure. I'm happy to see your boat the way it's supposed to be.
Whoa! Sorry for the late introduction. I'm Celica Clayton.
That
the
was
monarch
fast.
Adventurer.
As soon as I accept she's probably the 6th person in the game, it's just like, yeah, about that, she is. Have fun. And Al has died of, meeting a idol.
Oh, I remember you. You're Al from the Sturful Shipyard.
Wait, what? They've met?
Ma'am! You recognize me? Pinch me, I'm dreaming.
She's acting like a total fangirl.
She is a total fangirl.
For Al, Celica is
And a
as close
kid.
to a celebrity as it gets.
Celebrity? Why in the world does that ring a bell?
Oh no, really? She's the idol?
It's an honor, Lady Celica. I'm Sheena.
That makes too much
and
sense.
this
That
is
can't
Mr.
be true.
Enigma.
That puts too many puzzle
May I
pieces
introduce
together.
you to Lily, the Queen of Hardis, Clea, the Red Peddler, Lucille of the Rosari, and you already know Al from Sturful.
Nice to meet you, Monarch Adventurer. I'm just a fiend for adventure. Just call me Celica.
Ah, Celica. Okay.
What? Never! Al here is quite a big fan of yours. You are the reason she set out to become an adventurer.
I thought it was technically Sheena, but okay.
Really? That's awesome! Wow, look how much you've grown! Let me pick you up.
Whoa! I'm peeing!
Oh, gross.
Hey! Come on! You're dribbling!
Miss Celica, might you be using that boat to reach the temple over there?
Yeah, why do you ask? I've gone in once or twice, but I know for a fact there are formidable beasts known as martyrs inside.
Defeater would take the boat. No, attempt to negotiate. Ah, crud, I should have saved before picking that option. Oops.
Unfortunately, we don't have a boat ourselves. Our only way of entering the temple is to swim there. Think you could lend us a helping hand?
But of course! I'd be honored to have you along for the ride.
Yay, correct option first go, I hope.
Thank you, Miss Celica.
No need to thank me. I want to warn you ahead of time, though. The monsters there are no joke. Definitely not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, well, I'm probably under level, to be
worry.
honest.
Everyone in our party's the greatest, bestest, masteriest at adventuring.
No we're not.
Strange choice of words.
Gotcha. Then I don't see a problem. Besides, the more the merrier. Let's go together.
Okay.
I told you, Celica'll do just fine.
Celica the Monarch Adventurer. I can see why Al looks up to her, but there's something on the tip of my tongue that I can't quite place. Oh, wait a minute. The news report.
Celica has joined the party. Celica tips. Celica is a master of all forms of combat, able to fend off monsters of all sizes without rival. It's recommended to position her close to the front line. Buggy skills. She has a slight chance to inflict stop to all surrounding enemies. Additionally, she may also nullify any stun or stop elements. While exploring, use her bug skill to guide to areas where prompted. Okay. Ooh, I could go to reality. Nope, I didn't actually mean to do that. I was trying to get to my inventory. Oh yeah, the NPC... You know what? I'm about to run out of time, so I wanted a save point. This works. Sorry for the abrupt cut, it's just... You know... All of those cutscenes and the fact that it just gave me nowhere safe to pause. Okay, so we saved. Chapter 5. We'll continue on in the next part with figuring out about the NPC Celia. But that's some good news. We've got the full party roster now. But catch you in the next episode. See you then.